Tachi Palace Fights in Lemoore, home of the Valley's hardest-hitting MMA action, presents Redemption. Friday, December 2nd, flyweight champ Ian McCall takes on Josh Ray. Co-main event, featherweight championship featuring Fresno's Isaac DeJesus versus Riverside's Georgie Karianian. Local fighters, and of course the TPF Ring Girls. Tickets as low as $35. Call in or order online at TachiPalace.com. Redemption. Friday, December 2nd.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mott's Cage Radio. I'm now joined on the phone by a fighter in the South Valley. It's been called out on the show. Please welcome to the show, Carlos Desoto. Carlos, welcome to the show, my man.
Yeah, thanks, Mott.
All right, let's clear up a few things, because obviously you called me today to clear up a few things. Let's run this thing all the way back. Okay. I guess some beef started. Well, I mean, there's been beef since you and Lukow had the fight out at Gladiator Challenge, but basically there was an attempt, I don't know, 6 months, maybe even a year ago, to try to get you and a guy named Matt P to fight at Up and Comers. Matt P was 0-3. And I was presented an opportunity. I didn't set the fight up. I was presented the opportunity. I tried to present it to you. I thought we were good to go. And then the next thing I know, you just kind of went MIA. And a lot of people were saying you were in jail, you were this, that, and the other thing. But you're here to clear everything up today. So let's start there. What happened?
Okay. Yeah, I remember around the time, and let me apologize to you real quick, Mark, because I know you put a little bit of work into that yourself. I appreciate you doing that also. I did go MIA. I wasn't in jail. People said I was in jail. That was false. Dude, I ain't never been in jail. As a kid, yeah, growing up, juvenile hall, done some shit like that. But no, not as an adult. I don't get in trouble like that, man. So those accusations, those are false. I wasn't at a big training camp anywhere. Actually, what I've been doing, man, is I got real busy with the school that I was building. I know you've been down to my school, the other one I had, the real small one.
Right.
Well, that was about 1,300 square feet.
Right.
I ended up getting about 7,000 square feet, full-blown fight, my Moss fight cages, Moss fight boxing ring, and I mean, I blew up the school really big. So I have like one of the biggest schools right now in the South Valley, and a lot of people don't know that. And what happened is a lot of stuff business-wise went wrong. Some things went wrong. Some things went crazy. I got a little stressed out there towards around that time when you wanted me to fight Matt Pia, and so. I should have got back to you, man. I didn't. I should have got back to the promoter, and I didn't do it. I apologize for that. That's probably something I shouldn't be doing. It's bad for business. At that time, I probably wouldn't have been able to fight Matt Pia because I was at a low weight. I was close to 135, and I had dropped to the weight just so I can fight at that weight, and that's the weight I want to fight at. I didn't want to go 45, 55s anymore. So that's what happened with that, Mark.
Okay, now, so we don't hear from you, et cetera, and so forth. So then one day my Twitter account blows up, and it's your brother, allegedly, Moses DeSoto. He's blowing me up, telling me that the project's a pussy, and why is he ducking you, and this, that, and the other thing. And I didn't even know, that you had a brother, for one. For two, like, I don't even know why this dude's coming at me fucking sideways like this. Like, what did I do? So take me through that. Why is your brother blowing me up on Twitter like we're boys or something?
You know what, Moss? I think he's on the sidelines and he's watching. A lot of there's a lot of shit that you don't see either, Moss, from up there. Because of course Jeremy's down here. Jeremy's sending his little boys down here to my gym and saying, "Hey, Carlos, they want you to fight on Bellator on the 8th, and they want you to fight Alex Perez. He wants you to do this, wants you to do that." And then I'm hearing that Jeremy's back into training and that he wants to take the fight with me again. He's saying that if I had fought Matt P and I won, that he would fight me after Matt P.
Right.
But then he's telling everybody else that he's not going to fight again. So I'm not dodging Jeremy. I mean, I would love to take that back again, run it back. Personally, I can't stand the dude, and I really don't give a fuck if he never gets me a fight at the Palace. It don't matter to me. I don't need to fight out there. I have a goal. My goal's set here, and there's other places to fight in California. That's not the only place. I mean, no disrespect to the Palace fights, but the dude is he's got no class to me, just like William. I wanted to run the fight back. If it came out of his mouth, Mott, that he wants to fight me again, that he is training again, then that should be true, and that should be it. I never ran from the guy. I was never dodging him. Like I said, I went MIA there for a while on you with the Matt Pia fight. I'm not trying to, I'm not scared of these guys. I'm trying to build a gym, a nice gym right here, so we have a good place to train. So that way, when we do fight, we're ready. And I want a classy gym. I want a state-of-the-art gym, and I got a lot of good equipment in here, and it's going well. But it's been going on too long already. This kid William, dude, he blew shit way out of proportion. He got personal on me, and so along with Jeremy, I get shit about him all the time too. I just want it to stop, and the only way to stop that, Moss, is if I get in the cage and fuck both of them up. And then whoever else wants to come in right next to them, they can come. But as of March 3rd, this fight is locked down.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about that. Okay, Brewster comes on here. He's calling you out again, this, that, and the other thing, blah, 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 blah. I don't hear anything from you. Then I hear from you today, and I actually heard yesterday from another promoter that this fight actually, that they're interested in doing it. So take me through it. It's March 3rd. How did this come about?
What happened is Mike McNeil, he's a matchmaker. He does a variety of shows throughout California. Pretty popular matchmaker. Real good guy. You know what? I didn't know about the interview, Mops. I heard a little bit throughout town to the city of Hanford, and actually I got a lot of feedback from it, a lot of negative feedback, and people were, asking me questions because they were wondering if any of those accusations were true. I have a big following in Hanford, man. A lot of people respect me. I respect a lot of people. I train a lot of people, and I have a lot of trainers that also train people here too. And so what happened, I heard the interview, dude. That shit pissed me off. I couldn't believe half the shit that kid William was saying, dude. That shit was just foul. And so I called Tommy up. Not Tommy, I called Mike McNeil up, I'm sorry. And I said, Mike, hey, here's my problem, dude. And I explained it to him. I explained to him about, William. I explained even about Jeremy Luchow. And, they had their laughs about it, said, all right, well, it sounds like something we can do. And I said, lock down a fight for me. So he called this other guy up, Tommy Rojas. He's the president for MMA Impact. And Tommy called me and says, hey, Carlos, I got the fight locked up for you. I got your name down. He goes, let's make it happen. He goes, so you ready to fight? I said, yeah, I'm ready to fight. March 3rd. He goes, all right, well, we'll get a hold of William Brewster. We'll send him a contract, and let's see if he signs it. So I said, man, good deal. So that's what William wants, man. That was pretty clear on your show last time. He told me to grow some balls and come and fight him. I've always had the balls. I just wasn't ready to fight. But you know what? If he wants to fight, then, it's time to go. It's time to shut up. He needs to get his ass in that cage, go get licensed, get a physical, stop fucking making cheese and taking care of pigs and cows, whatever it is he does do for FFA. And it's time to start training. And I don't know if you know, but he got kicked out of his gym that week he did that interview. I don't know if you know about that.
No, I haven't heard about this.
Yeah, he was training with Richard Batten. And Batten's a real old-school trainer, man. He doesn't like it when people put his name out there. Actually, if he's training you, you're not even allowed to fight MMA until he says you're ready. And that's like 4 years of training. Well, William thought it'd be cool to go on, I guess, on your show and he mentioned his name, or I don't know what he did. But Richard Batten gave me a call, said, hey, Carlos, I'm sorry for the shit he said. It wasn't classy. He's no longer affiliated with his gym. So I don't know where he's going to train now after that.
Okay, so March 3rd, there's a contract out there. I don't know if the promoter has contacted him or whatnot. I gave Mike McNeil the digits, so hopefully this all comes together. Now, obviously, that's a fight that you want against William Brewster. Anything you got anything for Jeremy Luchow? Anything to say, or are you done with it?
Man, I'm not done with that, dude. He's another one. It's one thing, Moss, to start talking all the shit that he talks. I understand what he does. I respect what he does. But there's a lot of people out there who don't like him either, just like me. The dude's cocky. He talks a lot of shit because he could, because, he gets a lot of publicity because of the palace. The guy fights. He's got a couple fights under his belt. He wants to talk like he's a fighter, then he needs to fight. Now, me, it seems like I've been hiding in a hole, and I haven't been hiding in a hole. I've been doing what mixed martial arts does. I've been building my gym. I've been training. We've been training each other, helping each other out. We've been traveling. I just haven't been in the cage. Now it's time for me to stop with the school. I built it enough. It's nice. I got where I wanted to be. I'm living my dream. So the guys that were running their mouth, all I want from them is to step up now. I want Jeremy to shut his mouth, quit crying, quit being a little bitch, and come and fight Carlos Desoto again. Let's run it back. because he's going to live with this for the rest of his life, and I'm never going to stop bugging him. Now, like I said, if he never fights me or any of my guys at the Palace, I don't give a shit. My feelings ain't hurt. And same thing with William. William needs, all that shit he was talking on your show last time, man. If he needs something to talk about, he needs to go beat my ass, go back on your show, and then talk shit then. Then that's the credibility he deserves. But other than that, he ain't done shit. Neither has Jeremy, and neither have I. So it's time to put it down.
So realistically, like after you fight Brewster, that fight with Jeremy could take place, like we could probably say, what, June, July, something like that? Yeah,
June, July gives him enough time to train, get back into shape, because, I know he's not in shape. I don't know. I really don't know his story. And whatever weight Jeremy wants to fight at, I don't got to fight 35 for that guy. If he wants to go in at, 55, 65, 70, I don't care. It don't matter to me.
Okay.
I'll fight the guy anyway.
All right, well, there you have it. Anything else you want to clear up before I let you get your shout-outs in?
Yeah, William May had made some accusations about Mike Mendez said something about me being in jail for dating some young girl at my gym.
Yeah.
That shit was, dude, that shit's bogus. That's actually pretty messed up. It's a low blow. Dude, for one, that's not the kind of shit. I'm not about that. I own a business in the city of Hanford. That kind of shit right there can actually mess me up as far as the business goes. And I did get some feedback from some people, some officials in Hanford about that. And it wasn't good. That's actually pretty wrong what he said. That shit's not true. The city is not that stupid. Let somebody open up a martial arts school, one of the biggest ones here in town now, if they had a guy like that running it. So that's pretty stupid. Secondly, my experience with the Gracies. I started with Hickson Gracie, one of their guys. I was trained up with him. His name was Tony out of Visalia. I've been down to Torrance. I've trained with those guys. My belt that I have is an Aikido belt. It's a jiu-jitsu belt, and it's stand-up jiu-jitsu. And I got that from Chuck Sanchez at the Hadondo Academy. So I want to clear that up real quick so people understand that. And, what I've worked for, I worked hard for it, man. And I trained hard for it. And, people like to talk down on people because they hate. I got a lot of haters. But you know what? I like it. Because they put my name out there. People talk about me. I don't mind it at all, whether it's bad or good. So, like I said, Mont, I just need to get out there, man, and I got to start fighting again. I got to prove myself all over again. That's okay, because I'm ready to do it.
All right, fantastic. Well, I appreciate you coming on with me here on Cage Radio, clearing that all up. Anybody you want to shout out before I let you go?
Yeah, I want to thank some of the sponsors from my school that helped me out. Title MMA, Chris and Fresno, do helped us out tremendously with a lot of equipment, man. I want to thank him for that. MMA Unleashed magazine, I came out in the last issue. They did an article on me from when I first started training, a lot of different things. They showed me a lot of love. Same with you, Mont. I've been with you, man, since I think the beginning time when you started, and you've always showed us love. So no disrespect towards you in the past. I know you heard some things that didn't make you happy, but thanks to you for that too. Everyone else who's helped out with my school and helped build this gym, Moss Fight Cages, big sponsor, man. They helped us out a lot, and we got some sick-ass equipment because of them. So I want to give thanks to all those guys, man, for my success.
All right, fantastic. Well, hopefully William Brewster will sign on the dotted line. It's going down March 3rd. Where the hell is that? Pleasanton, something like that?
Yeah, this fight's going to be at Pleasanton, California. It's going to be at the Alameda County Fairgrounds, and the doors open at 6.
Okay, fantastic. Well, look forward to doing that one. I will definitely be in attendance, no doubt about that. I will definitely make the roadie for that. All right, we wish you the best of luck, and we will definitely talk to you soon, my man. Take care.
Hold on. Thanks,
All right, take care. Out.